So, good morning to everybody. Right now, today is 6:14, and I think like 6. I don't know what the time is. It's like 6 something. 6:37 is what I seen. But when I opened my eyes, it was actually 5:37 when I opened my eyes, because I opened my eyes to the sound of water, calm waters. And I started to think about Jesus walking on calm waters. And I'm laying here and I'm hearing calm waters. I said, okay, lead me to where I need to be today, or who I have to see. Now, yesterday, 6:13, I was hanging with one of my friends, and after seeing the pastor and doing a couple of things I had to do yesterday, I went and hang out with her for a little bit, and we sat in my car. Upon sitting in that car, I was telling her about certain stuff I encounter and I had to do with my gifts. And she was sitting there and she was like, this is real crazy. It sounds like a lot. And I said, in a way it is. But for me, it's joyous. I love it because of the field that I'm in. I said that I like helping people. And anybody that knows me knows I will help any and everyone I possibly could, if time and other things allow me and permit me. I will help. While sitting there talking to her in the car, I started to feel like I couldn't breathe. And I started to feel like my left arm was going dead, numb, cold, like it's not getting enough blood. It's not enough circulation going on. So I felt like my arm started to go dead, and I felt like I was having trouble breathing. And my friend, she's just like, breathe through it, Toya, breathe through it. Because she was asking me, like, how do it work, basically. And I told her I have to learn to control how much of their pain enters my body. So I have to breathe through it, because in the process of healing, I don't want to hurt myself. So I have to know how much is going to enter my body, how much pain of this person is going to enter my body, because the first day that I witnessed anything like it was 6/12, and the pain was really great. It was too much for one to bear. And at the same time, when I got to that car accident, I started to take a lot of the man pain. I started to take on a lot of it, to the point my knees and everything started to buckle outside his car, and I had to hold the door to catch myself. That was on 6/12. I have a story of what happened on 6/12. So that may have been the first video that you've seen. Back to 6:13. Here it is, 6:06. I looked up at the time. It said 6:06, and I looked at her. I said 6:06. I said something. I said it's another message for another person, somebody that I had to help. And she was like, oh my God. And she seen how I started to have the pains and I couldn't breathe properly because it was a whole different look. And she's looking at me and I said, I want a salad. I said, you want to go with me to Wendy's? She's like, I don't care, I'll ride with you to Wendy's. Excuse me, guys. I'm still in the bed, so sorry. And we get to going to Wendy's. We went to the Wendy's on Main. As we are driving, I believe I saw the time, 6:16. And I said, 6:16, another number. I said, what is it? It lead me to where I need to be so I can heal who I have to be. While seeing these numbers, I am saying it mindfully. We're driving up Main Street and I hear a police car coming down the street from behind us. And I'm like, oh my God, where are they at? I'm not paying attention closely. So when I pulled over to the side for the police to pass, after the police passed, I started to shake. I said, oh my God, not today again. They said, I told you where you're going. If somebody's sick. I said, okay, I'm ready to walk in this. But I'm still shaking. And my friend sees that I'm shaking. It's not that I'm scared, but it's more so of a shock. So I'm shaking, but I'm still holding my ground. I'm shaky, but I'm holding my ground. And she's just like, breathe, Toya, breathe through it. Breathe through it. And I told her, I said, oh God, not again. Not today. And I told her, the voice said, where are you going? Somebody is sick. And she turned around and said, Toya, maybe it's somebody up there that you need to help. I said, I'm tired. It's no room for me to be tired right now. I'm working faster than I can imagine. You know how they say the speed of light? I feel like I'm working at the speed of light because I'm working with light. I am a healer, a light worker. So I work with light. When I touch you and I feel your pain, I feel your pain before you get to me. So when you get to me, I already know the pain that you're having. And I just wait for you to confirm it. Once I ask you and you say yes, then I start working my magic with my light. And when she said that to me, she said, maybe Toya is somebody up there that you have to help. And I said, maybe. And as we got closer to Wendy's, Subway's is right next to Wendy's. It's a lady sitting there in her scooter. And it's a number of cops like around her, like they're waiting for the ambulance or something. And I pulled over on the side by Subway. And I got out, but when I was getting out, I was still shaking and I wasn't saying anything. And my friend, she's just looking at me getting out the car and watching to see where I'm going. And I went over there, and an officer, he walked up to me. He said, are you okay? I said, yeah, just give me a second, because I had to compose myself. When I finally got my breath and I raised back up, I said, I'm sorry. I said, is she having trouble breathing? I said, does she have pain in her arm like it's going dead or something, like numb? He says, yes. I leaned over because I started to shake more because he's confirming it. And I started to shake more. But in leaning over, I had my two hands on my thighs, bent over in a 90-degree angle. trying to breathe to catch myself to do what I need to do. And once I started to breathe and I was standing in front of the cop, I started to send my light to this lady. But I didn't physically have to touch her. I just needed to be where she was, the area where she was, in order for it to work. Some people I don't have to lay hands on. Some people I just have to be in their presence, or they just have to be in my presence. But lately, I'm asking to be led to the people, or for them to be led to me. But I find myself walking, not so much walking, but driving to where these people are, because it's a place where I'm going to get something, and it's somebody there. Because the first time it happened, I was on my way to get my hair cut, and the Spirit said, "Where are you going? Somebody is sick." In my head, I'm going to the barbershop. So is somebody sick at the barbershop? I said, I'm ready to walk in this. I'm ready to walk in this. It said, God is about to show you miracles if you let him. God is about to show you miracles. No, it said, God is about to amaze you if you let him. I was listening to my gospel music, but that part was heard, it said. God is about to amaze you if you let him. I am his humble servant. I am willing and ready. I am at the Lord's disposal. I ask him to use me as his will, as he sees fit. So now I'm walking in my destiny of helping people. I love it. I love it. I love it. I really, really do love it. And every day I wake up because I know I have a job to do. But it's not a job that is paid by hours or minutes. This payment can compare to the payment that God has for me. The payment God has for me, can't a soul repay it. Can't a soul repay it. What God has for me, it is for me. What God has for you, it is for you, no matter who or what your circumstances is. Once he has something for you, he is going to give it to you. If he wants you to sit down because you're on the move too much, he's going to put you to sit down. He's going to put you where you need to be when you need to be there. And put you in front of who you need to see to do what needs to be done. What it is, don't know. I'm just saying from my perspective. If you allow Jesus to use you, God, whatever you know him as, if you allow him to use you, you will be amazed by what he is going to do for you if you just let him use you. If you just let him use you. It's no limits to the things that you will encounter in your life. There is no limits. You know how they say the sky is the limit. And the sky literally doesn't have a limit to when you're going up. All you know is you're going up and you're getting higher. Whether it's something in your life that's making you happy, that's causing you to ascend in life and not descend, it is amazing. Because that is a true saying. The sky is the limit. Push it to the limit. The sky is the limit. So if you push yourself, when you feeling tired, you give yourself that extra push, you're going to see, excuse me, bless me. Sorry. I have my ear on, so it's a little bit cold in here because in the mornings for me sometimes gets hot. When I'm getting visions, it gets really hot. So I have my fan on. But the lady at Subway, when the man confirmed she was having issues breathing, and that's, you know, an issue with her arm, I just couldn't really believe it. I believed it, but I was in shock. I'm not in denial because I know what I'm doing, but I was just in shock because they're coming so fast. Everything is coming in so fast. These messages are coming so fast because I'm paying attention now and I'm awake. I'm mentally awake. So I'm seeing all these license plates, the numbers, the names that's popping up, certain people that's popping up in my head that I'm prompt to talk to. And when I started my spiritual journey on the 6th of June, I seen a couple people within that week. Since I started the 6th of June up until now, I have seen people just about every day and had a vision about somebody just about every day that pretty much confirmed everything that I'm seeing, doing. It's all there. And I just had to tell y'all another testimony. I'm gonna have so much testimony. I'm not gonna have place to put it. Enough place to put it. I'm not gonna have enough room for the blessings that is about to overflow into people's life. The people's life that I touch. Blessings are going to overflow. And all I have to say is, you're next in line for your blessing. You're next in line for your blessing. If you just open and receive, you're next in line for your blessing. Now, it have many that are skeptical, and that's okay. Because I just need one to believe. If I get one to believe, that one is going to tell somebody, and before you know it, I will have a bunch of believers. They already believed in Jesus. But to see the miracles firsthand is what they need to strengthen their faith. And I'm just here to say, have faith and hold on, because your prayers will be answered. Your prayers will be answered. It just had to be in due time. And you have to have patience and obedience. Patience and obedience. Be patient and wait on the Lord. Be obedient in His word. And you will receive everything that you need. If you just have patience and allow Him to work. Because He is not on our time. We're on His time. We are on His time. So we wait on the Lord. Nobody else. We wait on the Lord. Not man out here, not woman out here, nobody out here. We wait on the Lord. They say it ain't over till the fat lady sings. It ain't over till God says it's over. That's what I want to tell you. It ain't over until God says it's over. That's when you know it's over. And even then, it still isn't over, honey, because He has a next stage for you to enter. So when you think it's over, it's not over. Don't lose hope. Don't let go of hope. Hold on to hope. And you walk by faith and not by sight. A blind person is strong in faith and trusts their other instincts to guide them. So a blind person may not be able to see physically, but spiritually they're open and they're able to see because they're walking by faith and not by sight. So I want you to remember that. If you don't remember anything else, walk by faith and not by sight, and allow him to guide you. Quiet yourself in order to listen to his voice and his word and what he wants you to hear. And just continue to walk by faith and not by sight. Many of you I will see. Many of you I will see. I know who you are. I'm just waiting to be guided to you, or for you to be guided to me at the right time in the right place. That's all. But I had to come and make this video because yesterday I didn't make a video of 613 and what happened. So today is 614 and I am making this at 6:30 something, 6:37. I want to say. I looked at the time. 6:37. All my numbers, it has something. It has something. It deals with something and someone. It's very specific to certain people. Certain numbers are very specific to certain people. So if I am in front of you and I start calling numbers and I ask you a question, I need you to think. I just need you to think. I feel pain before I get to the individual that I'm supposed to help. And the closer I get to the individual, the more intense it gets for me a little bit until I see that person and is able to release that pain from the person to send light. That is when I feel better. So I know if I feel better and the pain subsided, I know it's working for you too because I'm feeling your pain. So when I put light into your body, I'm removing that pain and repairing and healing. For some people, I get certain words and I just keep repeating it. And when I say a word, I need you to be open-minded and think of all wrong aspects of which it may be of some understanding to you. Some I may be able to help to break it down. And some I may give you the word and it may ring a bell. Not may. Sometimes it do ring a bell. If I can't figure it out or I'm not getting the answers, it's because the person already has the answers that I'm talking to. And the numbers already mean something to them. So when I say it, it's like, hold on, wait a minute. That number sounds familiar. Now, if it sounds familiar, you have to think on what it is. You have to think on what it is and what it really means for you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like, I woke up in a really good mood. of the fact that I'm here in calm waters. I know I was going to wake up early today, so I told my friends, I'm going to bed early. I feel like I'm going to arise early. And I woke up at 5:37. When I looked at the time, it said 5:37. And, I started to pray a little bit. And I started to meditate, calm myself. And I was just asking the Lord to lead me to what I need to see next. And, I just been laying here and something said, make that video speaking on what happened yesterday. And I'm just sitting here. I'm like, make a video. I said, I'm tired. I really don't want to make a video. I really don't want to do it. But something said, make it. I said, okay, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. I'm not going to be disobedient. I'm going to be obedient. Because I'm telling you guys to be obedient. So I can't tell you to be obedient and I'm being disobedient. So I'm being obedient and I'm listening. And they said, make this video. Because I will have a lot of questions. I will have a lot of questions on how I do what I do. But some stuff, it cannot be explained. It cannot be explained. For some people, they may already understand it and know. And for some people, it's something new to them. So I kind of have to ease you into it a little bit. Talk you into it a little bit. Like gradually step you into it and what it is that I'm doing. And for me, I am helping people that's closest to me. And then my branches are stretching out to other people. But also, God was testing my faith on 6/12. And I said that because of my reactions to the accidents. And they always said, when you're in church, you always hear, if God calls, will you answer? Or if God knocks, will you open the door? For some people, they are scared. They're not ready to see God. They're not ready for that step because they think when they see God, it's dead. But no, that is not always the case. Sometimes when you see Him or you feel Him, it's for you to carry a message or to do something important. Because everybody has their role in this world. Everybody has their role in this world and the things that they do and their life path that was set out for them. Some look for their life path and some don't. I chose to look for mine. For me, it was a calling that I was scared to answer at first. Anybody will tell you I was scared to answer that first. Because everything started to come clear and it started to scare the crap out of me. But I finally got myself together. Mind, body, soul, and spirit. To be aligned in one. So I can hear the goodness of the Lord. And He could use me as His will. As His vessel. Use me as He sees fit. The path that He has laid out for me. I told Him I was ready to walk in my path. So now that I told Him I was ready to walk in my path, He had to test my faith. He has to test my faith. Because He wants to see when I am really called for bigger jobs, will I really answer? And I said, Lord, I might be shooken up a little bit. But I'm going to stand firm in what I do and who I touch. I'm going to stand firm in it because I cannot stand weak trying to heal someone. It is not going to work. So I need to stand firm on my ground in what I do. And I am ready to walk in my destiny. I feel like SpongeBob. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I feel like a kid in a candy store. 30, 33. 25, 22. 77, 39. 717, 606, 616, 636. They are all numbers that I see that had to do something with people, things, dates, birth dates, everything. It has to deal with something because every number belongs to somebody. Who? Don't know, can't tell you till that time comes. Nothing is revealed before its time. Okay? Nothing is revealed before its time. Trust and believe that is exactly what it is. Nothing happened before its time. So today somebody's gonna come to me, or I'm gonna go to somebody in my travels. So wherever it is that I have to go. That's what's gonna happen. So I just wanted to make a little video about what happened yesterday, and just to chat with you guys a little bit. And stay tuned because it's gonna have a lot that's gonna come out. It's gonna have a lot that's gonna come out, and right now I feel like it's a pain going down my arm. It's a pain going down my left arm. When they're showing me somebody is sick, I see everything on my left side. I feel everything on my left side because when my mother is speaking to me, she's on my right side. So I could differentiate the two when it has something to deal with my family and when it has something to deal with the world. So my family is on my right side. The world is on my left side. And the fact that I'm able to do both, and it's two different feelings, so I can distinguish them both. I said the left side, okay, is somebody out here that I have to see, but it's the right side. It's something with my family. And that's what I picked up, and that's the understanding that I got. And I could still feel the pain in my shoulder. It's just gradually. But I know it's somebody because nothing's wrong with my arm. And it just started to bother me out of the blue. Sometimes the messages, it comes sudden like that. And it gets really tense once I get close to the person. You know how they say the storm will get bad before it get good. So before you get good, you have to get bad. In order to reach your next level, you have to go through something. So you have a testimony. So when you come through whatever it is that you're going through, you come out on top. And you don't want to go backwards. So now you're going forward. And you continue to walk forward. Everything's going to be all right. And I just want to leave y'all with this. And I want you to see it. You're next in line for your blessing. You're next in line for your blessing. You're next in line for your blessing. Receive it. I want you to receive it. Receive it because you're next in line for your blessing. And I want y'all to have a good day. Today is 6/14. 6/12, a miracle was made. 6/13, also a miracle was made. Today it is 6/14. What 6/14 brings, I don't know. But I know it only brings good things. It only brings good things. And, I just want y'all to have a good day. And the sun is shining bright. You wake up with the sunlight. You wake up feeling heavenly. You wake up with the sunlight. You wake up feeling heavenly. I don't care if it's going to rain later. When I wake up, the sun is shining on me. I call the sun to shine on me every morning I wake up. I don't want no clouds. I don't want no darkness. I want the light. That's what I want, the light. Give me the light. I am a light worker. When I talk to you, I will give you light. I will give you joy. I will lift your spirits high. But you got to meet me halfway. Just like God said, you got to meet him halfway. I'm not saying I'm God. Oh, no. So please, do not think that. I am not God. I am a worker for God. I am a lion of God or a lioness of God. I am a healer of plants, animals, emotion. You think it, I balance it. I travel with light. Light. To have light, to feel light is to feel joyous. To feel good, to feel warm. That is what I send in. 3737. 3737. And, that's the only thing I want to leave you guys with today. And I wear my mother close to me. She's here and she's here. I wear her close to me daily and I feel her daily. I love y'all. Be blessed. Be blessed and not stressed. Be blessed. Have a good one, y'all.